Back in open session, move to the labor agreement. I would take a motion to approve the 3% raise and 7% match for the retirement.
So
Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Are there any announcements?
I had a citizen approach me and ask me if the ambulance district sold and used ambulances. The only way we do it, if I understood, is through Go. That's kind of what I told him.
And I think anybody can be on there.
Anybody can.
Really, you don't have to be a government agent, just shop there.
No.
Okay.
The only thing that changes really is if it's not a emergency service is buying it, we just have to disable the license sirens. Right. So,
Is there one on Go.Gil or?
yeah,
We have
yeah.
Gills.com, I think you just need an email address.
So
To be
ambulance bill, right?
Yep, old 13 that's on the, sitting against, old Cox's building. It's sitting
Change the
against.
number on it.
Whatever number you want.
We took the number off of it, so you can go ahead and.
Yeah, 13 and a half. Yeah. So.
I got two things. I handed out this to you guys. We'll put it in for the next board meeting. I just got it today, so that's why it's here. But this is pricing for order 2 more remounts. And with things taking as long as it takes, I wanted to go ahead and get our names in the hat for down the road.
540 to 720 days.
Right.
We're not taking calls.
How does that cost compared to the last one we contracted?
I think it's 10,000 up.
Off the top of our heads, that's what we thought.
But we don't pay this until we receive them back, right?
Right, yeah, with the bundle delivery. So I mean, the good news is that price is locked in until.
That's probably like 2028,
Right.
Yeah.
because our getting, I don't think we were gonna get any to 2025, I think it was 2026.
Yeah, so we'll have a remount that comes here in about a month. That'll be completed. At that point, they'll take another truck to remount, but it probably won't be completed. At best, probably the end of this year. And then I would imagine we'll have 2 new trucks
2026.
in 2026. So, we're still so far behind. And a lot of these
We're
trucks.
gonna have 2 or 3 at the new station.
We'll have, right now, as it sits, you will most likely have 2 24-hour trucks and a 12-hour truck at the new station. Depending on, we're watching call volume to kind of see where it's beneficial to have them at, but if it is beneficial out there, that's where they'll be.
Yeah, I see that 12-hour working with those buildings in that area.
Yeah. So total for both is 406 to 11, about 36. Like I said, I think that's factoring.
I don't think the cost is gonna go down, so
No, unfortunately. Right.
you need a motion?
What? Oh,
No. We'll put it in the next board packet. The next thing is I wanted to just, the spirit of transparency.
oh, I do have a question though. I wasn't just saying that to him. The proposal includes provision camera system. Is that gonna be the same camera system that we approved?
Correct.
Okay, I just wanna make sure that
It's not the total that you guys approved for,
was.
but it will be, well, I don't think.
What's that?
I just wanna make sure we're getting the same camera system, so we're not
Yeah,
getting this back.
so
and
the
then
approval
replacing the
for this year
cameras
was
again.
for 8, so we're taking the 8 newest trucks, which gonna get remounted last, we're gonna install the camera system in those, and then with each new remount, we're gonna use the new camera system in those.
Wonderful, thank you.
So will it be old technology by the time they get?
Once we get those 10 years down the road, it might be, but.
Okay, I'm sorry. You may proceed, sir.
There you go.
So
in the spirit of transparency, back in September, one of our ambulances, got tangled up with the awning over at Primrose, Cedarhurst, whatever it's all named.
Winchester Meadows.
Winchester Meadows. They did some damage to their awning. When I went over there and spoke with the person that was in charge, they didn't feel like it was that big of a deal. They said this happens all the time. No worries, it's fine. And I was like, well, have the director, and I left my card, call him. So we can sort it out, because I want to make it right. Well, they never called, and they ended up getting it fixed. And then they sent us the bill for fixing it. That bill was approved in the last meeting to be paid. And I missed it, or I would have said something then, so I apologize for that. But I just wanted you guys to know what we did and how we did it. And it had gone on for so long. So I mean, like I said, this was back in September, that I didn't know how it would look trying to turn that into insurance. And, you know, for the $4,000 that it was to fix it, I don't know that it was worth turning it into insurance and then having our rates go up that much more. So, like I said, I just wanted to be open and transparent about what had happened. That way you guys knew and understood, and if there were ever any questions, you had an answer. So that's all the announcements I have.
And you got a release.
Yes, I do have a liability release from them as well, so we're not on the hook for anything else beyond that. So,
And we waited to pay it, so it hasn't been paid yet until.
Oh.
I haven't paid it.
We couldn't trade them for a pickup.
No.
We can get
that.
You cannot do that.
Man, we need to start negotiating like that, right?
You
You
cannot
know
do
what?
that.
You build us the awning, we'll give you 3 ambulances, right?
He needs to go, he needs to go to CAC right now.
I have one thing before we quit. I had some of the guys come up to me about possibly adding some snow deflectors or something. I know last year wasn't a big deal. We didn't get much snow. This year, with our round roof, a lot of times once it starts melting, all the snow falls off and falls right onto parked cars and whatever else. So we try to get those cars moved. I didn't know what you guys' thoughts was of maybe I can get some quotes or maybe price something out, maybe putting some fins on the end of the building that hold the snow instead of letting it slide off and onto the parking lot. This is something that was brought up to me. I know we had, I think we discussed it a couple of years back, and it was.
It doesn't happen very often.
Can't
It
build.
does not happen very, well, I didn't know if, yeah, not on the roof, but maybe at the, between the gutters and the edge of the building. I don't know if there's some fins or something that would maybe keep it from sliding down, maybe also something that keeps it off the gutters and maybe doesn't damage our gutters with that weight being on there. I don't know what you guys' thoughts on that, or.
Around here, that's actually a rare issue because it's snow usually gone.
I know, that's why, I think it was brought up a couple years ago when we had a lot of snow, and then last year it wasn't an issue, and this year it was an issue again, since we had all that
It
snow.
wouldn't hurt to look into it.
Yeah, look into it.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
There's other places to park too, aren't there?
What's that?
Shouldn't they park somewhere else?
Yeah, they can, I mean, on the street, but you know, sometimes with all that snow, you got snow on the roads, on the streets, and it's hard to, I don't know. It just makes it difficult. It makes it difficult. I mean, with all the people that we have, especially on shift change, we don't have enough parking spots already. So if we have to eliminate all those parking spots against the building, it just makes it hard for, you know, shuffling.
We'll take a little of that pressure.
And it will, yes, sir, yeah. That definitely will. So I'll look into some and maybe get some prices or some alternatives.
I move we adjourn.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.